Hello and welcome to this week's episode of Holyrood PR TV, bringing you all the latest news from the Holyrood Partnership. I'm Victoria Ansell. Last week the team were lucky enough to be involved in the launch of one of Edinburgh's newest radio stations, 98.8 Castle FM. Formerly Leith FM, the new station is run entirely by volunteers and will provide people across Edinburgh with a wide selection of music and the latest Edinburgh news, as well as informative and educational programmes. Local businessman and entrepreneur Sir Tom Farmer officially launched the new station at the exclusive event held last Friday. Sir Tom has even had the honour of having his name put to a new state-of-the-art studio, which will enable the station to strengthen its presence on the airwaves. And the station's presence in the news has also been enhanced thanks to the Holyrood Partnership, who coordinated the launch event, attracting members of local and Scottish media, resulting in coverage for the event in the Edinburgh Evening News, STV Local, the Edinburgh Reporter and Deadline News. Have a look and see if you can spot our director Raymond Otterangelo, who inadvertently found himself in STV Local's photograph. As some of you will remember from our recent work on the launch of Edinburgh's new Primark store, the girls and the boys in the Holyrood PR office love fashion, so our latest campaign for our client CityLights is right up our street. The rental experts have sponsored the Edinburgh Charity Fashion Show for the past 11 years, and for the second year running have enlisted the expertise of the Holyrood Partnership to promote the event. Over the past few weeks, we've secured 10 pieces of coverage for the event, including pieces in the List and STV Local. But the real show-stopping coverage came in the form of a 2-page fashion spread in this week's Edinburgh Evening News. The piece featured male models from the show wearing some eye-catching outfits from menswear designer Corin Dixon. The show will take place on Thursday 28th of March to Saturday 31st of March at Summer Hall, which was formerly the Royal Dick Vet School, from 7 p.m. Tickets are still on sale and can be bought by following the link on screen. All proceeds from the event will be donated to the Children's Hospice Association of Scotland.
Extra, extra, read all about it.
And now for a roundup of the week's best coverage. Hand-arm vibration experts at React Tech have been featured in a 2-page spread in leading health and safety magazine Occupational Health. React Tech, who pioneered the half meter, an innovative product which monitors the levels of vibrations that workers are exposed to, comment on the importance of vibration monitoring in the workplace. The piece also highlights the benefits of the half meter, as well as providing advice for employers and employees. Elsewhere, Scotland's leading independent courier firm, Eagle Couriers, received coverage in The Scotsman on the back of the recent budget announcement, which suggested that the 3p increase on fuel duty scheduled for August would go ahead. Director Jerry Stewart comments that as a result his company, which has a fleet of 90 vehicles, would have to absorb costs rather than passing on to customers, pushing up running costs as a result.
Extra, extra, read all about it.
And finally, some of you may know already that our director Scott Douglas has spent over 5 years as a member of the CIPR committee, working with some of the industry's leading professionals to raise awareness of the work of the CIPR, one of the PR industry's governing bodies, in promoting best PR practice and further education and training in the industry. This year, Scott's stepping down in his role on the committee, in which he has played a vital role in enhancing the CIPR Scotland's dedicated Twitter page, and he's being replaced by our account manager Laura Berry, who has some big shoes to fill. Laura will join 17 other members, and here she tells us a little bit more about why she wanted to join the committee.
I'm really looking forward to taking on my new role as a member of the CIPR Scotland Committee. I've attended several events by the CIPR Scotland over the past couple of years, and I've really enjoyed what they've had to offer, and after speaking to guys who are already on the committee, they make it seem like something really worthwhile to be a part of, so I'm really looking forward to this year that I'll be able to get to be a part of that.
That's all for this week, but if you want to keep up to date with all the latest news from the Holyrood Partnership team, you can visit our website, holyroodpr.co.uk, or you can follow us on Facebook, facebook.com/holyroodpartnership, on Twitter, @holyroodpr, or via our LinkedIn and Google Plus pages. Until next week, goodbye!